All right, welcome back to my channel, you guys. So I am gonna do my nails. I'm gonna use the Zuley's 3-in-1 PUTA red. Okay, and you can use this as a dip powder, as a chrome, and or as an acrylic. I don't want to use anyway. I am gonna use Speed Clear because, guys, forgive this kind of spilled onto this. I'm just gonna go ahead and clean that off. This is just a little bit of acetone and alcohol. These are my favorite nail tips here. These are stiletto, and they are not what do you call those? They're not C-curve. I don't do well with C-curve. I have flat nail beds, so. And I had all my nails set up, but I must have lost one of them, so I have to take one of them out. I have to replace one of them, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. This is a 4, so I need a size 4, so I need to get size 4 from there. I'm gonna use the Speed Clear, and this is the one that I have, and this I got in a mystery box, you guys. I didn't buy this separately. I always had the core powder. I still got some core powder. The next time I shop, I'll get the Speed Clear because I believe I'm at the point where I'm comfortable using it. So this is the size 4, and I'm also thinking of using this cappuccino color just to try it out and see how it looks on my nails. It's a new purchase. So I'm gonna finish setting up, and I'll bring back the video once I start gluing my tips. All right, so I'm not gonna use the gel because it's a hassle, so I'm just gonna go ahead. I wipe this off with a little bit of acetone and so I'm using the glue that I bought for the nail kits. It works good. Can't complain. It really should go from sidewall to sidewall. You know, you could trim that, but I'm just gonna file that down to the size of the nail. Same thing for this one. I'm going to I don't know why it has this here. It's just that it's very irritating when you can't get these specks off of this here. Let me see if it'll remove it. The speck. Is it on the inside or the outside? Yeah, for whatever reason, that speck is inside the plastic, you guys. Very, very, but it's gonna get covered up, so I just don't like looking at it. So we're gonna. So one little tip that one of my instructors told me when I was in school was if you put too much glue, you can always put it like this on the napkin you got and go from there. Try to make sure that, you know, they are in line with, you know, unless you want them to dip. The reason why I don't put the glue tip on my nail is, you know, to avoid cross contamination. You know, when you go to school, you learn so much about sanitation. I mean, people do it all the time. They put it on the person's nail or whatever, but that's fine. You know, they're gonna do what they're gonna do. But I learned putting it on the actual tip in school, so I still do it that way. Another tip is to put a little coin or something flat here to keep this from falling. But I haven't done that yet, so. And of course, I'm watching Zuley's nail video just so that I don't feel like I'm doing my nails by myself. I don't really celebrate Valentine's, but I am gonna do red nails because my toes are red, so they really need to coordinate with the toes. I don't know what length to do. I think I'm just gonna leave them completely long. I'm just gonna suffer through my job. I'm gonna miss having my nails short. It's easier to type without these. But I'll get through it. I'll figure it out. So I think I'm gonna leave them this length. Only because I really want them long for this weekend. Then next week I can cut them down, I guess. I don't know. All right. So I hope all of you guys are doing good. Continue to work on your goals no matter what's happening in the world. Stay positive. Let yourself know that there's always uncertainty in life and you need to be at peace. Have a way to get yourself emotionally well. And that's really important so that, every day you can get up and take care of yourself and take care of your loved ones. If you have children, if you have a spouse, depending what type of family you have. If it's just you. So stay determined to focus on being productive no matter what's going on. I just want to say thank you for watching my videos and spending time with me while I do my nails for this weekend. So I feel like I haven't done my nails in so long, you guys, that I didn't even want to do my nails. But I had to force myself, and I know it's going to take hours and hours and hours. So I'll be doing this tonight for a few hours, and I'll probably be having to do this again tomorrow night for a few hours. Sometimes I could sit here for 8 hours doing my nails because I won't do just one hand. I'll do both. A lot of times people will be on these channels and they'll just do one hand. But I'll do both because I don't want to have one hand done and the other hand not done. I want a full set. And when you're working with your non-dominant hand, it's a challenge. So you learn to I need to clean that nail. That's gonna bother me. That's gonna bother me. I'm gonna have to clean that. I hate working with a dirty nail underneath. It's just very annoying. I should have worried about that before I put this nail on. I just don't want to see that on my nail. All right, so I took most of it off. I'll finish cleaning that later, but some of it is gone. All right, and then we're gonna do the pinky nail. All right, sorry that I'm not in view, you guys. Okay, so the nails are on. All right, what I don't like about these thumbs or whatever is that they're they're too long. All right, and so cutting them is easier than filing them, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut this a little bit more to match the other one. All right, let's see here now. We're going to use my 180 hand file to get this. Now you see how I can just shape that, you guys, to be flush with that nail. What I'm having problems is I'm making these too short, so the nail, I'm just trying to make sure that it stays right there, you know, so that you could do this with your nail file, your electronic file, or you can do it with your regular file. I prefer doing this. I like having more control over my filing. The nail file is great, don't get me wrong, but I prefer. I'm gonna lower this because it's too loud. And the reason why I do this is so that the tip is not sticking out of the acrylic. This is, you're telling you to blend the nail. I skip this stuff sometimes. I'm thinking of cutting these just a little bit to match this nail. Whenever I do my nails, I never know what I really want. So I'm just, you know, putting them on and see how I feel. And then depending on how I feel, then I'll just work on them. I try to do the simplest designs as possible because it's a real challenge working on myself. You know, I don't practice enough. I need to practice. I'll do more videos, you know, practice videos. But I don't like using my product unless I'm using it on myself, and I don't want it to go to waste. And I think this needs a little bit more glue here, so I'm going to go ahead and add that to that nail right there and press it down. So, you know, you guys, all this takes time, right? Like having to do those little things takes time. I'm gonna go ahead and close that because I think that don't need it anymore. Oops. All right, get that out of the way. Let's go ahead and get this one over here closer to where it's supposed to be. See, now it's, see how easy it is to cut it too short. So I'm just trying to make sure that it is right there where it's supposed to be and it's not too short. Blend it in good. Blend it in real good. And I'm not too concerned about damaging my nail because I put some of this base coat the other day. I did a quick little video. Young Nails Manicure base coat. I used that. And that's why my nails look shiny, because I used that. Because I wanted to protect my nail bed. So I just threw that on. I had overfiled my nails by accident when I didn't have enough light a few weeks ago. And they're growing out. I want to protect the nails. All right, we're almost at the end of this section. See, this one has to be filed close to where it's supposed to be. So we're going to try to get it there. A lot of times you can just clip the sides and get this right, but I didn't bother to do it. So see, but that works fine. And because this is a 180 grit file, it's not going to tear up your skin. If you're using the 80/80, so the lower the grit, so if it's an 80, it's very coarse. If it's a 60, it's even more coarse. Matter of fact, I have 60, I have files that are grit 60, and I use those for pedicures. So you can use a disposable pedicure file. which is what I recommend if you're working on clients, because that's the most hygienic way. I mean, you can buy stuff that is okay, I'm gonna just do the lipstick, you guys. So that's what you're gonna see is the lipstick. I changed my mind. That's how it's gonna go. This is how they're gonna stay. Let's take the dust off of this here. I'm gonna go ahead and prep the nail. I'm using 5,000 RPMs. I'm gonna go ahead and prep the nail like if it was nothing on the nail, because I want my acrylic to adhere. And it would still adhere because there's gel on the nail and it's a base coat. Sticky layers off, but there's oils and things like that that could be on top of it because, you know, I wash dishes, wash my hands, touch different things for a few days, and now I'm going back. But now I'm just gonna go ahead and roughen the surface of the gel gently to create a surface where the other product is going to stick. I haven't done my nails in a couple of months, you guys. I haven't done my nails since November. And it is already mid-February 2025. And I finally got my space back to where I can at least sit and work on myself. All right, now we're gonna flip over to front on this and keep it at 5,000 RPM, and we're gonna do the other hand. I'm still blending this here a little bit more. The good thing about doing your own nails is that if, you know, if your dominant hand is not working, at least you can function with your non-dominant hand. You know what I mean? So if you need to work on something, you can always use your non-dominant hand, even though it'll be slower, but you can just train it, you know? Just know that you can train yourself to work with that other hand. You know, it's all about training yourself. Okay, this still has shiny, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to get all that shiny. You want your product to really hold on to the nail. You want your nail bed to be sealed. You do not want anything that's not sealed on that nail bed. I'm gonna remove this here because I'm gonna put that on my shelf. I'm gonna go ahead and dust these off real good. Okay. Let's go ahead and cut a piece of this. You can use the wipes that don't have any lint-free wipes or whatever. I'm using Swipe. This is to clean the nail. And this just helps take the dust off. I'm gonna add some, once I'm done with this, then I'll add the primer. It's a non-acid primer, and it is a Young Nails non-acid primer. I'm gonna lock this, close it. Right, so we're gonna grab the non-acid primer right here. It's called Protein Bond. I'm gonna take had a little piece of lint on there. Just got that off. I'm gonna put it on all the nails. That's the one thing I like about having these. I could just throw my hands in there, guys. And I'm just drying the Protein Bond real quick. I'm gonna add a little bit of clear, Speed Clear. So you really should be taking this out of here and putting what you're gonna use in a dampen dish. That's the way I was taught in school, and that way you don't contaminate your product. But you know, so many people don't do it. It seems like common practice not to do that. But I only work on myself, so that's one thing. So I'm not touching anybody. I got this bottle on Amazon over 5 years ago. I mean, I would say, yeah, about 5 years ago. When you're in the salon, everything needs to be labeled, you know? So that comes already like that. Let me get I'll be right back, you guys. I use the Viva paper towels because see the difference between these and these, and they really collect a lot of liquid. We're gonna go ahead and start by putting a little bit of clear acrylic on the bottom, just so that the nails don't get stained. Make sure it's a really thin coat. And you'd be surprised, you think that it's a thin coat and it's really not. It could be really deceiving when you're using this product. I was afraid of the Speed Clear, and I finally decided to open it up and try it. I probably had the Speed Clear, I don't know, maybe 3 years. Just opened it up a few months ago. Acrylic lasts you a very long time because it's a dry powder. Just keep it in, you know, control temperature. Now, as far as monomer, it'll dissipate, it'll evaporate. It can go bad. That's what I've heard, but I'm not going to lie to you. I had a Tammy Taylor what's it called? A Tammy Taylor primer. It was an acid primer. I got it when I went to school in 2011. And I bought it because she had like a little kit that you could buy from, they had somebody come into the school and sell you kits and do a demonstration. And I bought a kit, and I promise you, I didn't open up that acid primer for over 6 years. And when I decided to do nails, I think it was in 2014, 20 or 2016, 17, something like that. I had that since 2011, and I used that primer on myself, not on other people, on myself until recently, like 3 or 4 months ago. And people say, "Oh, the primer goes bad." Yes, it does. When you're working with a lot of clients, I'm sure it does. But I only use it on myself, and I promise you, I had no lifting with the acid primer, even though it's that old. So when you have these products, I mean, you can stock up or whatever, but just be careful with the liquids because they have a shelf life. But that was my experience with that Tammy Taylor product. It was good quality. The products are good quality. I can't I don't buy too much Tammy Taylor products now. They're a little bit expensive, but they're good. So what I do buy from her is the brush cleaner, which I'm all out of. I need to reorder. And I get it from Amazon. There's a Tammy Taylor store on Amazon. Okay, so now that that's done, I gotta decide what nails are gonna get this color right here. Look, you guys, I haven't opened this yet. I'm breaking this in. I'm kind of crazy. I keep these covers on, and I reuse them. All right, so I think I'm just gonna do the ring finger, this color, completely this color. So I pretty much paint on my acrylic, you guys. I don't have that much control over my acrylic, but because I'm using that red, I know that the monomer is gonna get colored. If I don't want to switch out the monomer, what I need to do is make sure that I just use this color use the cappuccino first, you know. This is a cover powder. So because it's a cover powder, you guys, you don't have to encapsulate it. But you will see me encapsulating the red. But you won't see me encapsulating this one. Make sure you clean this area quickly because you don't want that on your skin, and it's almost impossible to get off. Make sure you clean your brush as much as possible. You want your brush to stay clean. And you got to do it a lot and fast. You can't. All right. So you got to look at see how thick it is and continue to work on it. This right here. I need to make sure that I'm not having this on the skin. I need to just let that polymerize a little bit. I've been rushing to do this. I just, want to hurry up. This process always takes so long. But it beats spending all kinds of money. Somebody else doing my set for me. So all right, so I think I'm gonna need a little bit on this side here, so I'm gonna go ahead and add that. Look at your nail from all angles. All right, we're gonna work on the other side. I'm just gonna do this on the pointer finger, not on the ring finger. just to give it a little bit of variety. Make sure you clean these edges, you guys. I can't overstate that enough. This is a size 12 brush, you guys. That's the size I'm using. I'm not using a big one because I want to be able to control my product as much as I can. Especially this is hard for me to do because this is my non-dominant hand, so I need to make sure that I it's because you don't protect your. So guys, really important, whenever you're doing nails, you need to protect yourself. Like, you need to use a dust collector if you have one, if you can access one. They're not that expensive. You can buy one for 40 bucks, 60 bucks. Make sure you wear a mask. Make sure you wear a mask, because you don't realize this is all plastic, and this plastic sets in your lungs. So I know people don't talk about it, but it's a real thing. You can get really, really sick from not protecting yourself. So just keep that in mind. And you only get one set of lungs, and they gotta last you for as long as you live. So take it seriously. And the reason why people don't talk about it is because they're scared that you're not gonna get your nails done, or your health is more important than getting your nails done, you guys. So just making sure that you protect yourself. And if you have clients, give them a mask too. I give them to when I did my friend's nails for practice or whatever. I give them a mask. If they don't want to wear it, that's on them. Now I gotta make sure that this is pretty even here. So that's why it takes so long. Just gotta make sure these are even. I'm just gonna add a little bit at a time until I get as even as I can. Okay. All right, so we're going to put a little bit more on this nail. Now that the acrylic is dry, I just want to let you guys know I appreciate you for spending time with me on my channel. I would love to do this a lot more, you guys, but I work a regular job, so I don't have enough time to dedicate to do a lot of hours of this. But I definitely am trying to transition on doing more of this, doing videos about nails. Okay, that looks a lot better than it was. Now I need to decide if I want to do Frenchie. So I'll be right back, you guys. I'm gonna get another damping dish for my red. I'll be right back. And another brush. Okay, you guys, and this, I haven't used this yet. I ordered this a while ago. I needed another damping dish that had a cover, so we're gonna use it now. So if you're enjoying the video, please comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. And I had gotten a damping dish like this from Tammy Taylor with my other set, and it was black. But this one is from Young Nails. Even though it doesn't have Young Nails on it, it's blue, and it's nice because it's not going to slip on your table. And it has, to protect and keep the smell down, you guys. So if you want to keep the smell down, close that one up. And we're going to add a little bit of monomer in here. We're not going to do a lot because we're not using a lot of red, so we're just going to put, I would say, just a half of one of the small damping dishes. That's about it. Conserve your monomer, guys, because it's very expensive. All right, we're going to use a different brush. So That's my nail it like Lucy brush. It looks raggedy, you guys. Go ahead. Let me go ahead and clean it a little bit before I start using it. You really shouldn't clean your brushes with monomer, you know, because, I mean, with acetone, because it kind of eats the bristles and dries them out. You can clean them with a little bit of monomer. Or use, if you're on a budget, you know, you could just use a little bit of monomer. Just make sure that you clean it really good. So we're gonna dump it in there. I'm gonna go ahead and wipe that off. So I want you to see the difference in these two 12 brushes, you guys, okay? So this is a 12 and this is a 12. So different brushes that different people sell you are different sizes. I thought this was the wrong size brush, but no, I had ordered a 16. I remember I had ordered a 16. I got a 12, but you know what? It might be a 16 compared to this. And she just gave me based on the bristles. So I use this, you guys, on I use this acrylic on what was it? I used this acrylic on some press-ons, and I'll post a video for that. I think I don't know if I'm posting a video before or after this, but I really fell in love with it. Underneath it, it was obviously it was red. I know I want this one to be a complete red now. All right, so make sure you clean your brush fast. All right, that looks gorgeous. Now I saw this, right? This was like a gift that I got from Nail Like Lucy, so I'm thinking maybe I should use it, but I'm not gonna use it. I already know I'm not gonna use it. But I said maybe I should use it because when I was looking for my other dampen dish, I saw those and I was like, So if Lucy is watching this, if Lucia is watching this video, thank you. I really appreciate you and I love your videos. Okay, so I need to decide what I'm gonna do with this now. I think I'm just gonna do the rest. I love Frenchies, so I'm just gonna do Frenchie. I never get tired of Frenchies, and I don't do Frenchies like the fancy Frenchies that, you know, I make the nail thing or whatever. I just do these like this, and I do them like ombre, or I just do them straight across like here like this. Whatever's easier for me, because working on yourself is very difficult, you guys. Just remember that, but it can be done, and you can keep your nails pretty with very little product. You can keep your nails pretty with very little product and very inexpensively. So if you're not trying to buy press-ons, if you're not trying to have somebody else do your nails and you want to have your nails done, do your own. Do your own. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. Now, if you want to splurge and go somewhere and get them done, splurge and go get them done. I'm gonna go ahead and do this now. And you know the funny part? This is the first time I use two different brushes for this acrylic and the a different monomer. I usually mix everything up and keep everything together, but I'm like, I got the supplies. I might as well go ahead and do it the way that I need to do it. But there was a time where I didn't have any supplies, and over time I just collect and collect. Um, I think it's important to understand that, you know, little by little you get what you need and what you want. You don't break the bank doing it. Take your time. You buy one product this month, one product the following month, like that, you know. And it's all good. Hmm. Okay, well, that's what it's gonna be for this hand, and we're gonna do the other hand. I have so much monomer on my brush, you guys, that I'm doing this, but really, when you learn, that's not how you're supposed to do it. But okay, there we go. Right, that nail is done. Let's go ahead and clean this brush real good. Guys, this is so pretty. I want to buy another 2 ounces of this so I never run out. That's how pretty this is. It's ridiculously pretty. Like, I could wear this every day for the year. It's so pretty. I'm definitely going to keep these nails on as long as I can until I get tired of them. When I get tired of them, I'll just change them out. But this is so beautiful. So beautiful. I feel like I have Dorothy's red slippers from the Yellow Brick Road on here on my nails. So pretty. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I wish I had money to get another one, but I would. I sure would. All right. All right, and then we got to do the other Frenchies, and this hand will be done with the you guys, I ran out of monomer, so we're gonna add a little bit more to here. But since we're not really, we only got 2 more nails to go, so just adding a couple of drops, what I need, because it's just gonna be red and it's gonna go to waste if I use too much. So you see, I just did a little tiny bit. See that? That's all I need. You gotta not be wasteful, because abundance is not always around, right? So you gotta keep your life abundant, but you also need to be frugal and use your products wisely. I promise you, you will not regret that. You know, take care of the little bit of stuff you have. The way you take care of your things that you do have is the way you're gonna take care of things when you get more. So take care of what you have in life. You know, your health, your family, your nail supplies, which are really important to us women. You know. Okay, this looking crazy, guys. But you know what? Once I slap that clear acrylic on top, it'll look alright. Throw some stones on it. It'll look fine. Okay. Okay. Now we're gonna do the pinky, and I really want to do the pinky all red. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it all red, just because this color is so pretty. And it's just ridiculous how much I like this color. I should have did all the nails red, fully red. It would have been so pretty. But you know what, guys? Sometimes a little bit of something different just gives it a special quality to the nail set. You know, the aesthetic. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and spray my brush a little bit with my alcohol and acetone just to clean it and wipe it off. The other thing that I learned, you guys, is another tip. This stuff like this, you have a small garbage can that you can close. That will help you tremendously, because if it'll keep the smell down in your space, reduce the monomer smell, and it really works. I learned that in school. You know, very few people talk about it in videos, but it's something you should know, especially if you're going to be doing nails. Your own nails. Okay, so that's that. So cute. I love that little dish. Let's close this up, you guys. And this brush is gonna go in my brush container. And I'm gonna go ahead and pull this and fold it over. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do my the rest of my see, I still got a lot of monomer in there. The rest of my cappuccino. So I'm not going to use a lot of this product because I'm going to do clear on top. I just want my, I gotta be careful with this because I don't want all this glitter on my, I think I'm just going to do my clear first because then I'm going to have glitter on everything. So let's go ahead and do the clear. Oh, you guys, I needed to get a new napkin. I'll use this one. I'm just slapping a little bit of this on here so that the glitter is not going on my brush when I'm trying to do my thing, just to cover up the, you know, you gotta figure out ways to work that's not gonna be messy for you. All right, so that's done. So now we're gonna go back to doing this. Guys, I'm just having a ginger ale because I want some of the high fructose corn syrup in my stomach. Isn't that horrible that you're addicted to high fructose corn syrup? All right, so because this ombre is not coming out that great, let me try to do it over here and see if it works. That looks a little bit better. Try it in this hand again. I mean, in this finger again. All right, let's see. You know what? I'm not gonna worry too much about it. I'm just gonna leave it like that. I'm not gonna do the ombre on that one. Not as much. I don't like it. I can always throw something on there and keep it moving, you guys. It don't gotta be perfect. That's the one thing you need to tell yourself. Your nails don't have to be perfect. Yeah, they may be perfect on all these magazines and all this stuff, but it's fantasy, and even if it's real, you guys, it's not that serious. You know what I mean? This is to enjoy beauty as best as you can. If you're working on a client, yes, you need to make sure that they're happy with their set. It has to be very, very good, right? It has to be almost perfect. But I'm not working on a client, so I'm just working on myself. And if you're looking that hard at my nails and you want to criticize them, do your own set and then come back and talk to me. I'm happy with how my nails usually turn out. It may not be perfect, but I'm good with it. It's all right. So, just a heads up on that, you guys. Okay, don't make yourselves crazy. I skip this here. All right, now I'll be ready for I just gotta do these two other nails with the cappuccino and call it a day, and then we can do the clear and keep it moving. This cappuccino is like the Speed Clear, okay? It starts to set quick. All of our covers are like that, but it's not a bad thing because it helps you work faster. You know, it forces you to work faster. Make sure that you wipe this, you guys. Don't forget to wipe this off. Take this off the sides. Very important. Oh my god, that's a lot of product, huh? Scared myself, you guys. Oh, maybe this ombre will work out because I used enough product. Well, I guess that one is ombre, and that's what I was gonna say. I'm not changing anything on it. It's gonna stay just like that. Now we can go ahead and close up that one. And it's good to close these up so that you don't spill them, you don't get other product in there, you know. So we're gonna put that up here, get it out of our way. I'm gonna close this up. And we're gonna wet our nail. What I've noticed is people that work their products really, really good, that they're really like experts, they wet the nail with a little bit of monomer so that they can work this product down really, really good, really easy. And look how fast this sets, you guys. And it's warm in here. So just know that the temperature of your room does dictate how quickly your product dries. Okay. One thing that I didn't know for years and years and years and years, which is sad, I should have known this, but from all the videos that I watched, no one ever really mentioned in those videos, hey, you should try to learn to apply your product as perfect as possible so that you have less filing. I always was like, oh, I know how to file. I'll just file it off. But who in the world wants to file away all that product? It's fun to file for some people, but who wants to go through all that? You're wasting product on top of that, you know? If you can manage to lay this acrylic down so good that you do minimal filing, you will save a lot of money and the cost of your product. Because that's going in the trash. It's going in the trash. The client may be paying for it, but you can do more clients or whatever you have left over. You know what I mean? With all, everything you save. So, you know, just keep that in mind. So this looks good to me. I'm just gonna let that set for a minute and work on the next one. I'm gonna come back and put a little bit of more on the tip. Because I'm just trying to take this clear off of here because it's got red on it. I don't want that on there. Can add a little bit more just without the red. All right, so that's good. All right, so this already set, so I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit more clear to the tip. All right, that looks good. Guys, I don't even know how long I've been here. Let me look at the time. I think I started around 10 o'clock, 10:30. Let's see what time it is, you guys. Oh, it's midnight. Okay, so I haven't been here that long. I thought I was here like 3 hours. I haven't been here 3 hours yet. It's only midnight. A couple of hours. I'm moving pretty quick, I guess. I really want to be able to just put top coat and I'll worry about doing my bling tomorrow, you guys. So while that dries, I'm gonna just put a little bit over here. Do this nail. You see how they got stained? Oof, I don't like that. These this red is no joke. Okay, let's finish. Okay, so while that dries, I'll go back to this nail. All right, you guys. All right, we're gonna do this one. Still needs to get done. All right. I'm trying to go as fast as I can, you guys, because I'm not trying to be here 50 million hours. The next step is to file. So I think I have enough thickness on here. Just gonna go ahead. It's a little bit lumpy. I don't want to keep adding because it's just gonna ruin everything. All right, we do need a little bit more of this in here. Look at this mess. I don't like that. That drives me. I don't like it, guys. It looks crazy. Now I gotta clean it. You guys see that? By no means is any of this stuff simple. It just takes practice. Never give up on yourself. Keep trying till you get it. All right, we're gonna do this one. gonna go ahead and put some more on this middle finger because I think I need more here. Don't forget to clean this, you guys. All right, I need a little bit more, guys. We're gonna do a little bit more. I think these are not thick enough, so I'm gonna lay it on a little bit thicker because I don't want these to break. So we're gonna keep on working. See, I just look at them, and if I think they're too thin, then I'll just keep going. So this one looks like it's where it needs to be, but this one still needs some help here. And that just set real quick. You saw that? Yeah. I'm trying to get some monomer in there because it's kind of. Yeah, that. I need to remove that, you guys. That's just irritating me. Just taking that whole piece. Is that crazy, you guys? Oh no. So this is a mistake that I made, you guys. And you know what? This is how you learn. Now what I have to do is wait for this to set completely and then file it down and then put acrylic on it. But see, that's a mistake right there. I shouldn't have did that. Let me clean this off. That's ridiculous. That's just irritating. I'm just going to keep on working on the other nails and I'll go back to that one. Yeah, I need these to be a little thicker, you guys, because they will break if you don't make them thick enough. They will break. You don't want that. You don't want to do all this work and then they're falling apart on you. You know? I'm going to add a little bit to this nail. Build it up a little bit more. All right. Gonna add a little bit more to this one, even though I know it's thick, but. And let's do the pointer finger. I mean, the ring finger, excuse me. So what I'm noticing about this speed clear, you guys, is it has to have enough liquid for it not to mess up on you. Let's see here. Let's see if this is dry enough for me too. Yeah, that's not dry enough. So I'm just gonna go to the next step in this and do my filing next. I gotta find my mask, so just I'll be back, you guys. All right, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and season my file because it's new. I just took it out that box, so that Zulay box. Believe it or not, I have a lot of files. I just, I buy stuff, not in bulk, but I buy over time. I keep buying and keep buying. So there comes a point where it's hard for me to get stuff. I have enough to last me for a while. Make sure you guys wear your mask when you're filing. If you don't use a dust collector, make sure you wear your mask. Protect your lungs. Yes, guys, you did see me file my skin. I have some glue on there if I just filed it off. So I'm using 15,000 RPMs, you guys, but you could use more like 10, you know? You really shouldn't be going that fast around your cuticle area, but I'm just trying to, I just want to hurry up. All right, I don't know if I recorded the filing, the hand filing, but I did do that about all my hand filing first. Now I'm just doing the cuticle area. The reason I'm doing that is to set the gel polish so it doesn't move and go into my cuticle while I'm polishing, because I'm finding that that happens all the time. So I just put this on the nail and then I set it with the lamp. All it takes is a couple of seconds for it to set. That's the crazy part. That's how fast these products work. I mean, those lights work. And I wanted to get that little piece of white off of there because that's very noticeable with your red. Okay, so this is the final look. I will do bling, but maybe I'll do it tomorrow. But this is how they came out. Came out pretty. I needed to add more to these two, but that's okay. Maybe I'll just add bling to them. Thank you for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and make sure that whenever you're filing, you use a mask. Take care. All right, you guys, welcome back to Love My Nose by Dolly. I finally, well, I don't have everything I need, but I got some stuff. I was gonna use this cluster gel, but I don't want to really open it. I want to leave it sealed. I did find my other cluster gel, and this is I got it from Nail It Like Lucy when she had her store open. I haven't used it very much, but I do want to create a little cluster here, and I want to use these. I got them from Zule's Nail Shop. These I got from Zule's Nail Shop, so I'm gonna create a cluster here on this nail that I cappuccino color nail. I'm only gonna take out 2 of these. Now this I'm gonna move because I gotta put it behind the light, you guys, because if the light hits it, it'll cure it. So just know that if you have anything that's gonna be cured by the light, you need to keep that behind your light. When I go in here, it's gonna flash this way. So let me just clear out my space. So just keep that in mind. I'm watching one of my own nail videos to give myself some views because I don't know. YouTube was not pushing out my videos because I whatchamacallit, I wasn't consistently putting videos out 2 years ago, but I got a couple of videos out there from a couple of years ago. This is one of my favorite stones. This I'm gonna go ahead and flash cure this so that it sits where I need it to sit. I do want to just try this and see if it'll, I'm gonna have to add more. Well, it's where I need it to be, so I'm gonna go ahead and flash cure it. I love that this is automatic and all I gotta do is just put my hand in there. It's really worth the extra few dollars for that. But when you're first starting out collecting your supplies, you know, you may not be able to have whatever you want. So I just got this after 5 years of collecting supplies. Isn't that crazy? Um, all right. Now we're gonna add a little bit more cluster gel. All right. I'm just gonna add gel as I need it because I don't want to cure it while I'm waiting for. All right, so we're gonna put this bow right here. Um, that's where that bow's gonna go. I'm trying to see how that's gonna look, but that looks pretty good. I was supposed to open these up. I do wanna go ahead and cut this open. I was supposed to cut this open before I started the video. And how are you guys doing? I know that this is not a live, so I can't really see the responses, but I hope you guys are doing well. Be sure to let me know how you're doing in the comments. Let me know what nail projects you're up to. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll be glad to respond. I don't have that many followers yet, but hopefully I will. And right now I can respond to comments because I'm not overwhelmed by comments right now. But be sure to leave it in the comments and I'll be happy to read them. Guys, I should have done this before I started applying and I completely forgot. And I don't know where my other trays are because I have some trays for my bling, but because I'm in the middle of organizing this space and I'm not OCD. I'm not OCD. I leave stuff wherever. I leave stuff wherever it is. That's where it's left. But I have to organize it to the point where I can at least, you know, I can at least, look at that sliding around. I can at least, and guys, so I got these little Swarovski crystals. The reason I'm telling you, I've had these since before they stopped selling them to nail technicians, before they went to Blue Street Crystals some years ago, before they had got rid of, you know. And the funny part about that is that I said, oh, I'm gonna save these for, you know, a special occasion. But you guys, I mean, this is for Valentine's, but I don't celebrate Valentine's. The reason why I'm using them is because Zulay finally got this, and I'm like, oh my god, this matches perfect with Zulay's large bling. So gonna go ahead and see if I can use this. Gonna need a little bit more of this. You know, I don't know what I would do without Zulay's Nail Shop. Her products are amazing. She is a hustler, honey. She got it going on, baby. Okay, that's good. We got this stone there. Just make sure this is even so I'm not curing it and it's lopsided. We're gonna go ahead and set that. And the lights. And I'm gonna finish opening this now because I want to use the rest of this for my set. I'm also going to be using this Macar rhinestone gel. And I also have the Zulay Bling adhesive. This is phenomenal stuff. I don't use it enough to buy a big bottle, but you know, I mean, I literally have 2 bottles in my refrigerator. This one is in my nail table. So I literally don't want to be without it. Even though I don't do a bling that often anymore. Not like I used to anyway. I used to do bling all the time on my extravagant long nails. But I kind of miss my nails, you know. I kind of miss having them. This length is not long enough. I really want them a little bit longer, but then it'll be a little bit more of a struggle to work. So I'm just going to and I'm sorry this is not going to be a short video because I'm realistic. So, you know, people do these short videos and that's great, but you need to realistically know that this is going to take you some time and effort. I may decide to make, oh no, I lost one on the ground. I'm going to have to go back and get it if I need it. Right, I'm not going to try to do that right now. I'm going to try to just focus on this. Put these where they go, and now I can continue to work and add to this side of the blister. I hope everybody had a good Friday. I don't really celebrate Valentine's, so I don't have any plans for today. I did work today and I did prepare dinner. Something simple. Nothing fancy schmancy, you know. Just some baked, some air fried chicken and some whatchamacallums, a pasta salad with some a tomato and a cucumber in it. So we had a little bit of veggies in there, and it was something simple and quick. Hallelujah. My favorite, simple and quick. Okay, we're gonna set that. I really want to use some of these red stones, you guys, and I believe I got these from Nail It Like Lucy when her store was open. Her store's not open anymore. I hope that she can have another business in the future, that she feels up to it, but running a business is so much work, you guys, so it can be very taxing. So I can understand why she decided not to continue that. Since those are sitting, well, I should just go ahead and set that. I really love that I can just put my hand in there, you guys. I can't say that enough. Okay, now we're gonna do this side. There we go. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and put these stones in the front. You guys, I kind of messed up this stone. I'm going to put it back here and clean it because it shifted and I got stuff all on top of it, and I really want it to be all right. Now these stones right here, I got these on Amazon years ago, like 3 or 4 years ago, and I didn't like how they looked with the bling adhesive. But you know what, honey, I'm gonna try it with this cluster gel and see, because they just changed colors with the bling adhesive. So I'm going to go ahead and hey baby, let me just turn off the recording. All right, you guys, I'm back. My husband came in here to check on me. All right, so he is too funny. He says, oh, you're putting on the big bling on. Oh my God, that's too big. I'm like, no, it's not. It's pretty. It's a girly stuff. Yes, this is girly stuff, honey. I love me some bling. So we're gonna add this here. Now these are also Swarovski, and I bought these when they were from Zule's Nail Shop back in the day. I think when they were available back in the day. But I'm gonna go ahead and throw these on here. Again, make sure that your gel is away from the light. I can't say that enough. You guys, I really don't like the combination, but guess what? It's gonna have to stay like that because I'm not doing it over. Um, all right. And let's see. Do I want to do some more bling on this nail here? So I'm gonna put some bling here just because we're gonna use the Zule bling adhesive. I wanna use something fancy. Where's my fancy stones? And here we go. We can use the little flames. I love me a cute little flame, honey. Get your flames going, baby. Now this doesn't need any light. This is just gonna air dry. I'm gonna add some of this. Now you gotta work fast with this, you guys. You can't sleep on this. This bling adhesive sets real quick. Real quick. I don't think it already set right there. I'm trying to take this off of it, some of the glue off of it now, because I should have had something to clean it off, you guys. But a little late. Let me just go ahead and use this. To just take some of that glue off of my skin. And that's crooked, you guys. But guess what? That's okay with me, because I'm good with that. All right, that's the only thing about the Zule bling adhesive. You gotta work fast. And you better get it right, honey, because if you don't get it right, it's gonna stay crooked. Which is funny, but who cares? It's all fun, right? Like, unless you're doing somebody else's set, you know? Unless you're doing somebody else's set. I'm just gonna throw some bling on here for it to sparkle a little bit. It don't gotta be a lot, honey. We need to put some bling on this one. So bling it out, honey. Bling it out. Look at that, you guys. That just slid off of there. All right, I'm gonna leave that by itself because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just see if I can do a flower. So that's gonna stay right there. All right, let's see. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do the other hand and I'll show you the final look. All right, I wasn't gonna record this part, but I changed my mind, you guys, because all right. So it's not working out, you guys. I'm just having problems with this here, but we're gonna work on it. We're gonna make it work. Gonna go ahead and add this one and get it in the light as soon as possible. Maybe I should use these tweezers because it doesn't seem to be. There we go. Now I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that it's straight. And I'm gonna go ahead and set that. If my ring doesn't come off, it doesn't come off, girls. It's on there, so it is what it is. All right, let's go ahead and Guys, these red stones, I got them on Amazon. Really inexpensive. For like $11, $10 or $11. And you get all the shapes, and you get these too. Worth every penny. Every penny. It's a struggle, you guys, to do this yourself, but you can still do it. So you just got to be patient. It's kind of sticky because it got the gel on it. I'm not crazy about the combination, but I have to get used to it, you guys. I like stuff to be the same color all the time, and you know, I need to learn to expand my horizons and use different colors. Okay, now that that's set, I'm just going to go ahead. Well, let's see. Test. Let's test and see if I can. Oh, it comes off. That means I can put the other one on, you guys. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and put some through the edges. All right, we're gonna do the edges now. Oh, if I put these, I may not be able to do anything with it. Let's go ahead and let's see. How many hearts do I have on here? I only got one heart. All right, we're gonna use that one, and let's see if we can find the. Oh, there's another heart in here, you guys. There's the other heart right there. We're gonna use these hearts on the sides. Look at that. So you see how that gel is on there? That's irritating. So let me just go ahead and clean that. I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna clean it. I'm just gonna put it on this napkin. This is alcohol and acetone mixed together. I think it's 2 parts acetone, 1 part alcohol, you guys. And I just learned that from watching other videos from other nail technicians. It's a great tip. If you don't have, you know, something, a nail cleanser that you can use. I'm gonna have to add a little bit more of this. And I could say that this Nail It by Lucy gel is good because I've used it before. And I definitely want to use the rest of it. I don't want it to go to waste, you know? It's just because I got a new cluster gel from Zuley's doesn't mean I'm gonna use on my product, guys. Like I said, use your products up. It's money you spend. Um, do not. Let's see if this will be a better method. There. Okay. I'm gonna set that before it moves, you guys. I'm gonna have to put more gel in there, but I don't want it to move, so we're gonna. All right, so that side is done. Now we're gonna do the other side. So I put more gel on this side, which is good because it'll. Where's the little heart at, you guys? Let me hurry up and get to that. Gonna set that before it moves. And when you're setting this, you don't have to leave it in there for that long. You can leave it there for 5 seconds and you're good to go. 3-4 seconds. That stuff gets hard quick, you guys. Quick. This gel, any kind of gel, gets hard quick. Guys, I'm gonna clean the stones at the end. This one is a little bit crooked, but it's gonna have to stay like that because, honey, this is as good as it's gonna get. All right, we're gonna put bling on this one. And I'm gonna use this on this one because I wanted to use it and I kind of forgot about it. Well, it didn't work out, you guys, because I had the nails are not long enough for me to use this and that. You know, if I had longer nails, which I've worn before, I would have had space for it, but I didn't have space for it because of that. So I bought this, I forgot the name of the website, but I bought this a long time ago, like 4 years ago. And they've been sitting here until I do a red special set. I really was going to use that stuff for my wedding, you guys. And I've been married over a year and I never used it for the wedding. I didn't even get to do my nails for my wedding. My nails were already done from a previous set and it wasn't the set I wanted. But my nails was dead, honey, because I kept those jokers done. All right, let's go ahead and get these out. And you see these are pointed back stones, so these are for clusters. So there we go. And I'm going to go ahead and lower that because I'm talking in the other video and it'll be confusing. All right, so we're going to... These are so pretty. All right, so I'm gonna set that before it moves on me. All right, now I can put bling on the sides. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this cluster piece here. Okay, we're gonna do the other side. I don't know what's going on, you guys. Maybe my battery died. I'm gonna go ahead and pause this. All right, you guys. So I'm learning these lamps. The battery died on them, so I had to go ahead and plug one of the lamps up. But you know, I had left them on. To be fair, I had left them on without using them, and I need to just make sure I turn them off. So I'm just gonna use Zule's bling adhesive that you don't need a lamp to finish off. And you know, that's why it's good to have more than one product, you guys, because sometimes mishaps happen and you want to be able to do what you gotta do, honey. Handle your business. sure I put enough glue on there. I'm gonna put one of these on here. I love these flames, you guys. They're one of my favorites. That's gonna stay just like that, honey. And we're gonna do the pinky. Okay. That's how they're gonna stay. This one, I think I'm gonna do over. I don't know where my nippers are. My bad nippers. Girl, it's not coming off. So you know what I'm gonna do with this? I'm just gonna add to it. Let me go ahead and add to this here. Because I think that I messed up on this one. I should have need to put black on here, you guys. Just to have it coordinate. That looks way better. That looks way better. I want to add something here too, though. Some black. So we're going to go ahead and do it. It's just like it's never enough bling, you know? That's just ridiculous. It's never enough bling, honey. All right. This I'm gonna have to clean off. And use it another time. It's not gonna go here because I think it was too big. All right. And I'm gonna go ahead and clean the stones. Let me wipe off this bottle and close it because you guys, this stuff dries, so you gotta be mindful. You need to get that bubble out. See, there's a little bubble. There's a little bubble there. And, you know, I haven't used this Zuley's glue in a while. In over 3 months, okay? And it's still good. So this bottle that she got, this is the bomb, you guys. The bomb. Diggity. I was gonna use these caviar beads, but I don't know. Maybe I should. I don't want to do anything extra. I could put them around here, but what I wanted to do was a little flower, but I'm just feeling lazy. I think I'm just gonna leave it like this. I'm gonna clean. Let me go ahead and create a little wipey thing with this here. I have wipes, but I'm just using this. The lint-free wipes. Alright, and I'm gonna go ahead and clean all the stones off because you want them to sparkle. All right, and then I'm gonna go ahead and add my cuticle oil for the final look. And I got that cuticle oil from Amazon. Guys, that's the first time I've been able to use my cuticle oil in a really long time because I had it boxed up. I'm just glad that I'm able to use it now. You know, you spend so much money on your stuff, you don't want to keep rebuying because stuff is packed away, you know. And that's the one hand. Let's do the other hand. I just don't want my fingers to look like, you know, I was eating pork chops. So I'm just gonna go ahead and and at least there will be a clear back, you know, let me just go ahead and wipe this. So that, take the oil off of that so that the gems could actually do their job. I don't know if this is a really good look or not. I'm gonna pause the video and wash my hands and come right back, you guys. Maybe it'll look better when I come back. All right, you guys, so I'm learning these lamps. The battery died on them, so I had to go ahead and plug one of the lamps up. But, you know, I had left them on, to be fair. I had left them on without using them, and I need to just make sure I turn them off. So I'm just going to use Zule's bling adhesive that you don't need a lamp to finish off. And, you know, that's why it's good to have more than one product, you guys, because sometimes mishaps happen. And you want to be able to do what you got to do, honey. Handle your business. So make sure I put enough glue on there. I'm gonna put one of these on here. I love these flames, you guys. They're one of my favorites. And that's gonna stay just like that, honey. And we're gonna do the pinky. Okay, that's how they're gonna stay. This one, I think I'm gonna do over. I don't know where my nippers are. My bad nippers. Girl, it's not coming off. So you know what I'm gonna do with this? I'm just gonna add to it. Let me go ahead and add to this here. Because I think that I messed up on this one. I should have need to put black on here, you guys. Just to have it coordinate. That looks way better. That looks way better. I want to add something here too, though. Some black. So we're gonna go ahead and do it. It's just like it's never enough bling, you know? That's just ridiculous. It's never enough bling, honey. All right. This I'm gonna have to clean off and use it another time. It's not gonna go here because I think it was too big. All right. And I'm gonna go ahead and clean the stones. Let me wipe off this bottle and close it because you guys, this stuff dries, so you gotta be mindful. You need to get that bubble out. See, there's a little bubble. There's a little bubble there. And, you know, I haven't used this Zuley's glue in a while. In over 3 months, okay? And it's still good. So this bottle that she got, this is the bomb, you guys. The bomb. Diggity. I was gonna use these caviar beads, but I don't know. Maybe I should. I don't want to do anything extra. I could put them around here, but what I wanted to do was a little flower, but I'm just feeling lazy. I think I'm just gonna leave it like this. I'm gonna clean. Let me go ahead and create a little wipey thing with this here. I have wipes, but I'm just using this. The lint-free wipes. Alright, and I'm gonna go ahead and clean all the stones off because you want them to sparkle. All right, and then I'm gonna go ahead and add my cuticle oil for the final look. And I got that cuticle oil from Amazon. Guys, that's the first time I've been able to use my cuticle oil in a really long time because I had it boxed up. I'm just glad that I'm able to use it now. You know, you spend so much money on your stuff, you don't want to keep rebuying because stuff is packed away, you know? And that's the one hand. Let's do the other hand. I just don't want my fingers to look like, you know, was eating pork chops. So I'm just gonna go ahead and at least there will be a clear back, you know, I'll just go ahead and wipe this. So that, take the oil off of that so that the gems could actually do their job. I don't know if this is a really good look or not. I'm gonna pause the video and wash my hands and come right back, you guys. Maybe it'll look better when I come back. All right, you guys, this is the final look. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Bye for now. Okay, you guys, so let me tell you what happened. So because I didn't use the hurry up spray I didn't use the accelerator, because you can use an accelerator. My stuff turned white, and so instead of having to redo everything, we're gonna try to fix it. So let's go ahead and try and fix it. Let's go ahead and put this here. I had to pause the video because I needed to find this, and I have forgotten where it was stored. And I have a hurry up spray, but I don't know where that one is. So until I empty out every single box and have a shelf in this space for everything where I can see where it is, it's gonna be tough for me to remember where stuff is. Now, this I got from the Dulé nail site before she got her own hurry up spray and before they changed the formula. Now, as of like a year ago or so, she stated that, you know, she realized that the formula changed, so she created her own. But I have bought this off her site while it was still before they changed the formula, which was a while ago, you guys. But it's good to have more than one thing, because I can't find my other container, my other hurry up spray, and I'm like, honey, I need to be able to, let's see if this works. If we spray it on there, if it'll remove the white from the nails. And that one didn't turn white. Only a few of them did, maybe because it wasn't dry enough when I went to wash my hands. But this is a good learning experience, you know. And the other thing that I think is that it's not doing anything, you guys. It's not doing a thing. So what I am gonna do is I'm gonna throw a little bit of gel on it. I'm just gonna use a nail brush and throw some. I'm gonna close this up. I'm gonna put these stones away and I'll be right back, you guys. I'll be back. Okay, you guys, so this is the before and this is the after. I haven't cured this, but they tell you don't put top coat on your bling, but you know what? I'm kind of like should have waited longer to because I use the glue. If you use the glue, try to use an accelerator like this, but I didn't use it to allow the nails to dry. So now I have to go in here and detail this. And I'm not gonna go back. If I take off this bling, I'm not putting it back on because I'm traveling. I'm gonna be going to visit family and it's just too much. I've been sitting here for hours recording this video, and I really am having a great time, but I just don't want to do this all over again. And the truth is, I don't want to waste my stones. I want to use them this time. I want to use these stones. I don't want to have to, I mean, I have enough stones to do this over. I just don't think that I should throw away the stones. I should just fix the problem, because when you have a client in your chair, you kind of you got to fix it. You got to fix it, because you may not have time to start over. And I know that, you know, we say, hey, don't I'm gonna go ahead and top coat this again so it looks all even and shiny. And we are going to cure it. All right. All right, so this didn't do anything because I didn't even use the glue on this one, but we're gonna still go around the edges so that we can seal, so that it's sealed. There we go. All right, now we're gonna do the last one. So this, doing this really works. So this is a good tip. This is crazy how this got all turned white like that. Let's hope it works on this last finger. It don't look like it's doing nothing. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and top coat this now. I mean, if I have to do this pinky over again, it's all good. At least it's just a pinky. But you guys, look, it's on my skin and everything. That's ridiculous. All right, so that is not working for some reason. That's not working. The other stuff worked, but this one is not working. So we're gonna clean it off again. And I think it's because I sprayed it with the acetone, you guys. I don't know, but we're gonna do this over. Now this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use my drill bit to take that off. Where there's a will, there's a way, honey. So let's go ahead and get it started. So what this is doing, this is just removing the actual glue. It's going too fast, guys. I need this to go no more than 8 RPMs. All right, we're gonna try the other hand. I'm gonna clean it up. So what I'm doing is just removing the glue, you guys, as much as I can. Hopefully this will help me get rid of that white stuff. Because I definitely don't want to use these stones. I don't want to. I'm being frugal and I don't want to replace the stones. Because doing your nails is very expensive. It's very expensive. Alright, so we're gonna get this out the way. Let's see if that looks better. It looks a little bit better. See if the swipe helps. That's better, you guys. That's a lot better than it was. All right, I guess we're in business. Okay, we're gonna work on. Uh-oh, well, something fell. Oh, it's okay. Let's get back to business, you guys. Back to business. Let's see if this will do the trick. Guys, that's a big improvement. So guess what? I'm gonna take it. I'm not gonna leave it. I'm gonna take it. Hooray for little victories, I tell you. Hooray for little victories. All right, and we're gonna do this next. Because you know you're not supposed to cover your stones with gel, but because I jacked this up, honey, we're gonna do what we gotta do here to get that white off. So I'm gonna put a little gel on the tip of this stone because I don't want to scratch anybody. Just to take the edge off, you guys. Take the edge off of that. Go around this to seal it a little bit. Okay, well, all right, so all right, you guys. So this is the final look. Looks a lot better. Oh, forgot to do this one. See, guys, how you forget stuff? It's so easy to forget stuff. We got so much going on here. Let's add. All right, you guys. Finally. So that's how they came out. They look cute. I'll take pictures and post them and attach them to this. Um, Please comment, like, and subscribe, and I appreciate you watching. Bye for now.